Somebody has to ask the tough questions. Who exactly is this set for? Let's find out. Hello everybody, the Brickologist here with another LEGO Disney set review. Today we have set number 43249, Stitch. This set retails for about $65, contains 730 pieces, and here is a front look at your box art with Stitch in the corner there, very cute. The back of the box showcases some of the play features this set contains. This set includes one instruction manual with 158 pages of building, and there is one advertisement at the back that actually features this set in the Encanto flower pot. Kind of a strange set there. Additionally, the Win advertisement at the back has a mini doll, meaning LEGO was making this set more targeted at girls. We'll talk more about that towards the end of this video. While he's taking a break from impersonating Elvis, Stitch wanted me to let you guys know to please consider liking this video, subscribing to this channel, clicking that bell for new video notifications, and maybe becoming a channel member. All of that goes a really long way for me making the reviews like the one you're about to watch. 730 pieces later, and we finally have Stitch all built up. And unlike the Star Wars buildable characters, you don't get a little stand with a plaque and a minifigure version of the same character, so I guess we just jump in and look at Stitch. Before I say anything else about Stitch, I have to complain about something fairly major, and that is the color scheme of this set. I understand why LEGO decided to go with some very bright colors here. They are really inviting and nice to look at. However, they are way too vibrant. He should have been more muted in my opinion. They should have probably used maybe sand blue or their light blue color, and the pink accents probably should have been closer to purple or lavender. The actual colors they use are like bright pink along with kind of an aqua electric blue, and I just don't really think Stitch is this brightly colored in the film. Sorry Stitch, I'm going to take away your ice cream cone for just a second so we can get a closer look at your limbs. I swear I'm not experimenting on you or anything. This figure is in a sitting pose and his legs are splayed out like so, and they look pretty good. LEGO did a good job of shaping them up and making them very smooth. I quite like that. The only part that's not smooth is the front of the feet, and I wish they were because it seems inconsistent to have that many studs exposed. However, I think his little paw print is so adorable. He has toe beans. If you own a cat, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It is too cute. Stitch's arms are a little bit more unique. I do like the angle of this one quite a bit, and he has his claws here, which are actually some of the only points of articulation on this entire figure. Not only can they move up and down, they can actually wiggle just a little bit, so that's not half bad for posing. The right arm here is in a permanent holding position. That's because he gets the ice cream cone we stole from him just a little bit earlier. It's very easy to put that in his hand, and look, it's adorable. I love it. For Stitch's torso, they decide to give him a Hawaiian shirt, and I have a lot of thoughts on this that I'll express throughout the rest of this review. I will say it looks pretty cool in the school bus yellow color. All the flowers you see here are stickers, a little bit annoying to put on, but not too bad, and I like how it's open from the front and he has like a chest scruff. That is so fun. From behind, all the detailing and shaping is really nicely done. You can see all of those flowers. You actually put 6 stickers on this one piece here, which I don't like it when LEGO puts multiple stickers on one part, so that was a bit annoying. Additionally, these pieces being a little bit exposed here, not a huge fan. My biggest complaint with the shirt though is I feel like Stitch is more iconic without it on, and even the picture LEGO put on the box of our little guy, he's not wearing a Hawaiian shirt. Obviously he's naked, but he is an alien, so not quite the same standards. I just feel like it was an odd decision to permanently have him wearing this Hawaiian shirt. If they somehow gave you an option to swap it out, that would have been incredible, but nope, it's completely stuck that way. That's actually not the only example of this. Stitch also has a cute little flower adorning his head, and look, the design here is pretty nice. They actually use a trans clear clip piece to put it together. I found that very clever. I have no issue with the design. However, once again, it very specifically themes him to Hawaii, and they don't really give you a good option for doing something without it. You can remove the flower like so, but it leaves a big ol' hole on Stitch's head like he's been shot or something, and they don't give you an extra piece to cover that up. I would have been okay with these accessories if they were like customization options, but this build is completely linked to them forever. Now, on a more positive note, we can switch gears and talk about the head of this build. If there was one thing LEGO needed to nail about this design, it's obviously the head, and nail it they did. This just looks brilliant. The eyes are two massive printed pieces, and I think they look wonderful. His little teeth are just so cute. Kinda wish the jaw could move some, it's completely static, so I'm not pleased about that. But there is some articulation at his neck. It can rotate 360 degrees, and there's some clever Technic pieces inside, making it stable for how heavy the design is, so all of that is really good. Stitch's iconic ears are also a very good design. I really love the way they did this little indent there. That's pretty accurate to the character and very cool. Additionally, they are attached on by Bionicle style ball joints, meaning the posability is so freaking good. There's a ton of range of motion, which just gives this thing life. The options here are so fantastic. You have Happy Stitch. Immediately now, he's Sad Stitch. This is kind of an inquisitive Stitch with one ear raised. You can move the ears back like so and make him Fast Stitch. This is kind of how my dog looks when she runs. All of those are so good. The posability here is fabulous. His nose is also super cute. It's a very fun, simple, but effective snot technique. I really like that as well. And there actually are just a little bit of points of articulation here. You can kind of move them independently from one another, so that kind of works. And LEGO did not skimp on the back of the head either. They got the shaping down right. They got the patterns here really good. I love all of this. I do think there are some colors eking through right here that are a bit distracting, but other than that, it's really, really good. Bringing everything together, it's finally time to wrap up my thoughts on the LEGO Stitch set. Pretty much every single review I've seen for this product has unequivocally praised this set. And I'm about to spit some hot takes because while I do like this set, I think it has some severe flaws and the marketing is whack. I already mentioned my thoughts on the issues of this set throughout the review, so I'm not gonna repeat myself here. However, I do need to touch on the price of this set. The price to part ratio is actually fantastic, $65, 730 pieces. You'd think I'd be praising the price of this set, and while there are a few large pieces, most of the parts are relatively small, and the final product just doesn't feel big enough to me to be a $65 set. I would have preferred this to be around $50 to $55. $65 definitely feels like the Disney tax got to it. Now it's finally time to discuss my biggest issue with this set, and that has to do with the question I posed at the beginning of the review. Who is this set for? Now, the age range for this set, something I normally don't really touch on in my reviews because I think it's kind of useless, is 9+. Nothing wrong with 9+, no complaints there. Completely random, superfluous number, right? Well, from a marketing perspective, 9-year-olds are children, obviously. So you'd think this would be a set suitable for kids, but I don't think it is. Ultimately, this is not really a toy. This is a pretty static, statue-esque figure. Yeah, you can pose the head and the ears, but that's about it. He's permanently in this position. His arms don't move. His right arm is literally stuck in the holding an ice cream cone pose for the rest of time. This is not an action figure. This is more akin to a statue. And if I were 9 years old, one, I'd probably struggle to actually build this set because it's fairly advanced. And two, I'd be like, okay, cool, now I have this big Stitch figure. What do I do with it? Just like put it on my shelf? No, when I was 9, I wanted to play with my Lego, and I don't think this functions well as a toy. It's also bizarre to me this set is being marketed kind of with the Disney princess sets, because those are very clearly aimed at girls, and obviously any gender of kid can play with any Lego set, but when you are a kid, you're gonna kind of lean towards the gender you more identify with, and I just think it's kind of alienating to little boys who might like Stitch that this set is kind of being themed as a girl set. I've always viewed Stitch as kind of a gender-neutral-esque character, so that's really weird to me, just something I thought I'd touch on. I think ultimately LEGO should have just made this an 18+ set. This is not a kid's set, it shouldn't be marketed exclusively towards girls. This should have been an 18+ Disney Adults Welcome collector's set instead. Also, I still hate the fact that it's so Hawaiian themed. That's just a really bizarre choice if you ask me. The designer still deserves a ton of credit for making this guy so flipping cute, and there are some really cool details that I do like, which is why it's not going to get overall like a bad rating from me, but I think it could have been better. That's why Stitch is going to earn the rating of a 7 out of 10. Now those are just my thoughts. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you all so much for watching today's review. Peace out. God bless. Bye-bye.